What is happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a quick review on Terrifier 2. Just saw the film. I did see Terrifier 1. Not back when it first came out. I actually saw Terrifier 1 like about a year ago, and I was pleasantly surprised how awesome it was. I really appreciate lower budget films, indie films that are very well done, creative, and original. Now, we've seen killer clowns before, but there's something about Art the Clown. Now, especially after seeing Terrifier 2, I rank Art the Clown up there with like other horror icons like Pinhead, Leatherface, Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, Jeepers Creepers. The actor that plays Art the Clown, David Howard Thornton, at least in Terrifier and Terrifier 2, in All Hallows Eve, which was the first introduction to Art the Clown, that was played by Mike Giannelli. But man, let me tell you, David Howard Thornton, my hat is off to you, sir. Your demonic mime clown, murderer, butchering killing machine is fantastic. The mannerisms, the expressions, the charisma. Like I said, there's something about Art the Clown, man. I'm looking forward to future sequels, but let's talk about Terrifier 2. So to touch on some of the stats, IMDb 6.8 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes 88%. That's more accurate, especially if you're a horror movie fan. This is not an Oscar-winning movie. It doesn't necessarily have to make sense. They just had fun with this one the same way they did with Terrifier. What piqued my interest of watching the sequel was that I'm reading stories and articles of viewers vomiting, getting sick, fainting from the gore and the killings. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? I am in. This was the perfect Halloween film for this time of the year. And I have to say, I've seen some pretty horrific and gory rated R movies, but this one might be the worst. There was one other film, it had to do with cannibals. I forgot what it was called, Green something. That was gnarly. But Terrifier 2, some of Art the Clown's killings, they're just simply sadistic. Like, it shouldn't even be rated R, it should be unrated. That's how bad some of the torture scenes are. And I love the fact that it's practical effects. There's like no, well, not gonna say no, there's limited CGI in a film. It's so very well done. And if it's all practical and I'm making a mistake, there's no CGI, even better. But there's a couple of little instances where I'm like, all right, that's like a little touch of CGI, like the glowing eyes. Some of the effects to me are definitely computer generated, but like 95% old school practical 80s special effects. And it fits so well with the movie. Same thing with the first film. I love that campy feel. I love that indie feel. It even has 80s music, colorful, shot like an 80s flick. Man, they're really onto something with this series. I'm not going to get too crazy into the story, but it is a direct continuation to Terrifier. Like I said before, it doesn't really have to make sense. It's just a story and continuation of the first film. There are some twists in this movie, but for the most part, it's just straightforward. It's Art the Clown running amok, killing people that piss him off. And people that didn't even piss him off. I get a kick out of people messing with him, not really knowing what he's about. We're in the spoiler section, like that one scene where Art the Clown's in the Halloween shop, and the one dude at the counter, he's being aggressive with Art. He's like, hey, if you put your mouth in there, you gotta pay for it. And that whole scene was just hilarious because Art is being like super annoying. And he's messing with the protagonist, Sienna's her name, played by Lauren Lavera. I thought she did pretty good. But yeah, that scene, Art the Clown goes ham on that dude. And that wasn't even one of the most brutal killings. They're way worse. How about the chick that was handing out Halloween candy, and then Art comes back and just mutilates her? What else could I say about the film? I just appreciate how it pulled no punches. It's kind of refreshing in this like PC era where everybody's trying to say the right thing. People are trying to make these philosophical quote message movies. They're afraid to offend people, make things raw in your face. Terrifier 2 is raw. If you want to watch a brutal horror movie with a great antagonist, Art the Clown, which I think he's already like a horror icon at this point, Terrifier 2 is the movie for you. I recommend it. I'm going to grade it for a horror movie for this time of year Man, I'm going to give it a B+. Loved it. Looking forward to the next installments. I guess there's a part 3 planned and apparently a part 4. Sign me up. But guys, let me know in the comment section if you saw Terrifier 2. Drop those thoughts. Did you enjoy it? If you didn't see it and for some reason stuck with this spoiler review, feel free to drop comments as well. Thanks for watching this short review, guys. If this is your first time at the channel, you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to support, the best way is to like and share the video. Thanks so much, guys. I'll catch you all on the next segment. Take care, guys.